Welcome everybody. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. What, this is our Pathshala, weekend Pathshala. Masti ki Pathshala, Masti ki Pathshala. Alright, so welcome to second episode of the social selling, right? We bring Ultimate Sales Machine live every weekend. And what we do here is we brainstorm. We just talk about the new latest trends, new effective ways of prospecting, hunting, nurturing, farming, business, so that people get benefited, because it's only skills which will pay your bills. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay. And if you are here, just leave a comment below. Dave, let's get started. Okay. For people who don't know me, my name is Dave Gadvi. I am one of the business leader. I'm the author. I am the Ultimate Sales Machine, and I'm actually on a mission to help 10 million people. So thank you for tuning in. Do help me reach more people. Whatever I'm doing so far is free. Okay, so give more. Okay, care more. You guys are Care Nation. Okay, so do share the stream, share the video, so that we can invite like-minded people, and if more people can join us, we can have a brainstorming, we can have a quick discussion on how you can leverage social media platforms to grow your business, to get more appointments, to grow your deal sizes and everything, right? So for people who have missed out the first episode, on the first episode we extensively spoke about how to leverage LinkedIn, right? For your job or for your business, how you can leverage LinkedIn. And I got really good feedback. People have given me feedback that, hey, it was really informative. There are a few things that I was doing wrong, but now finally I know what is the right way of doing it. So I'm not gonna go deep, but just to do a quick recap. Social media, right? What we spoke about yesterday. If you're not living in today's century, if you're not leveraging social media, you are really becoming outdated, right? And if you want to earn more, if you want to have more success, you need to keep yourself updated with the latest technology, right? The business dynamics have changed. The way business was done 20 years back is completely different now, right? People had to go cold. They had to just walk into offices. They had shops. It was very difficult. But now, social media platforms are so good. It's a blessing for us. But only smart people know how to use it, right? And there are a lot of people who are still faltering. I don't know if you've seen my latest post. One of the person reached out to me, offering some service. The message was not clear. I don't even know him. He's not built any relevance. He doesn't know how he can add value to me, and he's just pitched his product which was not even clear. Okay, trust me. If you ask me, that person is gonna fail until he realizes what he or she needs to do in terms of leveraging social media, right? So thank you so much, Abhishek, for tuning in. I just want to make sure everybody is here and we are ready to go. Who else is here? Look, I'm not able to see your comments. Let me just check. Sales Machine live every weekend. All right, I'm just checking who is here. Okay, I'm just inviting some of the people so that they can join and we can just get started. By the time, if you have any questions, just type it in the comment box so that we can discuss the same. And again, look, some of the best advices may come from you, right? So do share your questions, your comments, your thoughts. Hey Abhishek, nice to see you here. Bharani, hey, namaste, thank you for watching. Nihal, hey, thank you for tuning in. Alright, so what are we discussing today? Guys, we're discussing how you can be more effective, how you can be more productive, how you can get more business leveraging social media, right? Hey Ashwin, thank you for tuning in. Social selling can also be termed as value selling, connection selling, right? Now, I'll just explain what do I mean by value selling. Look, gone are those days when you can falter on some of your product and service, you deliver something which was not up to the mark, and you can still get away with it. The effort was so much more 10, 20 years back when there was no social media. The effort now is so less. You can sit at home like what we are doing right now. We can connect with hundreds and thousands and millions of people, right? Like people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone. They are master of utilizing the social media. They've got millions and millions of followers on all the platform. Now you might be saying that, hey, they are famous, that's why they have so many followers. Yes, but they became more famous after they started leveraging social media. Prior to this, Tai Lopez, 3 years back, he had no presence, global presence. People didn't know him. He didn't have any followers. But now, just within 3 years, he's got more than 10 million followers on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So this is really a blessing. So let's just quickly deep dive, okay? Again, if you missed how to leverage LinkedIn, just go check out my YouTube channel, or you can just look into my profile. I did this live session yesterday as well. Okay? All right, now let's just get started from where we left yesterday. So the question yesterday was, how can I leverage what I believe it was Vijay. How can I leverage WhatsApp for my business? Great question. I gave one example. Okay, so there are two ways how you can leverage WhatsApp. Number one, for hunting. Number two is for nurturing. Right? Hunting, maybe a little bit, but nurturing a lot. Okay, you can really nurture your contact. Now, if you're a great salesperson, you know the value of staying connected with your clients. You know that you will not close multi-million-dollar deal on just one phone call or one meeting, right? You will have to stay in constant touch with the person. You got to be the person who is first in the conversation and the person who is also last to be in touch with the person. And that's the only way how you will win the multi-million-dollar contracts or big, huge, massive deals, because your competitors, people who are competing, they will give up. Okay, the information, whatever you have shared, it will be forgotten, right? The survey says that whatever information or discussion that you had, 90% of that is forgotten within 24 to 48 hours. Can you believe that? It's unbelievable, and it's globally accepted, right? You and me, we also cannot restore 100% of any conversation that we have. We will have 10% maximum of the crux of the meeting, right? So how can you increase from 10% to 20, 50, 70 to make sure that the person remembers you, he knows your offering, so when he is ready to, pull the switch, you're the chosen one, right? And he is not probably in front of somebody else and he buys from that person because you are not in contact with the person, okay? So number one, from the hunting point of view, when you're prospecting, a lot of people ask me, okay, how do I prospect using social media? What channel is the best? What do I do? Is it a cold call better, email better, LinkedIn messages better, Facebook better, WhatsApp better? What is better way of connecting with the customer when I'm hunting for a new appointment, a new business? Simple answer is all, right? You need to be using all the platform, right? Good salespeople probably be using one tool or two tools, but the great salespeople, they know the effectiveness of using all the channels at the same time, right? So when I'm calling somebody, I don't want to just leave a voicemail. I want to send an email immediately. I want to send him a message in LinkedIn. I want to connect with him LinkedIn. I want to check him on Instagram or Twitter account or Facebook. I want to connect with the person there. I want to send message there. I want to read that person's blog. I want to like it. I want to comment it, and I want to share it so that I get attention. Right? The biggest challenge in any business is people don't know how to get someone's attention. Social media will help you get some attention, right? Now, if you're approaching me as a person and I don't know you, you don't know me anything, you don't know anything about me, imagine how hard it will be for you to communicate and connect with me. Look, it's very important, as I mentioned yesterday, people buy from people who they like, okay, and they only like you and they only trust you when you have some certain resemblance, only some liking, some belief system matches, right? So for example, if I know the person is interested in, let's say, cricket, and he's writing a lot about cricket, I want to connect with that person on that level, okay, and then at the business level, right? I want to have some personal connect with that person, and then I want to get into a business connection. So for that, I need to look at that person's background on all the platform, right? So how did I use WhatsApp? And I would like to hear some of your success stories, because I know everybody is champion and you guys are using some of the brilliant techniques in social media. So do share that as well, and I will really like it, because again, it's a learning, right? It's a two-way, it's not just one way. So what I used to do is, I will try calling that person, and if the person is not responding, I'm going to send that text message to that person. I'm going to also share the same message on the WhatsApp as well, right? And I'm probably going to use LinkedIn also, InMail also, to send the same message. Maybe I'll use social media, Facebook as well. So why am I doing this? Because me as a person, I don't know which mode of communication that person prefers. Is he more of a phone person? Is he more of an SMS person? Is he more of a Facebook guy, LinkedIn guy, WhatsApp guy, whatever it is? So as a salesperson or as a business person, you need to leverage all the technologies and try and reach out to the person and get his attention. Okay. All right. Look who else is here. Raghu, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kalyan, thank you for tuning in. Nehal, thank you for your question. Firoz, thank you. I'm gonna go over the questions. So yeah, thank you for all the questions and comments. Just leave it out in the comment box so that we can come back after a few minutes and we can discuss the same thing and address your situation as well. Right. So there was one customer who I was trying to reach for a long time. She was a director, and I tried calling. We got one appointment, but I mean, the person didn't turn up. The meeting got cancelled. What I did is I sent her a text message, and that text message just had a brief thing that, hey, this is David, Markets and Markets. Hey, I tried reaching you but could not connect with you. Please let me know this time to have this discussion, right? So you won't believe, and I've also even shared this on YouTube. So if you want to hear the actual call, her person's feedback, I sent her a message and she replied within 5 minutes, right? Here's the beauty of the messages. 90% or if not 90, 80% of all the messages are read within 5 minutes, as compared to your emails could take hours, right? So why not leverage the technology? So be it a normal text message or be it the WhatsApp message, the power of message is the same, right? And they have so much. Today's life is so fast, and people want to have everything convenient. Everybody is on their cell phones, right? So they may not be checking emails from the laptop, but they'll check emails on laptop. But if it is a message, they'll probably check it first, then they'll check the emails, majority of the time, right? So I sent her a message, and she replied, hey, let's talk so and so time. And when the call happened, she told me, you're doing a great job, by using the text messaging, because I don't know if others are using it. It's very, very timely, because I was sitting with another director and we were having just exactly the same discussion, and your message was so timely. This is recorded, okay? I'm not exaggerating. She said that you're using this text messaging really effectively. So check out my YouTube channel if you want. Just search how to use text messaging, Dave Gadvi, for your calls or business, and you'll find that video and an actual conversation. So yeah, use the WhatsApp for prospecting, sending out the message, and keep it short, okay? Keep it short. Don't make it lengthy, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Katha, okay? Just make it very precise, very short, just 2 liners. Hey, this is Dave at so and so. We've been doing a lot of work in this area, or we've been serving your competitors like so and so. Please suggest a good time to connect, okay? Just a very brief one. Whatever you want, you can just customize it. Come straight to the point after you told them who you are. Just come to the point, give some reference or build credibility, or talk about something that is of their relevance, of their interest, or anything that you picked up on other social media. If they've written an article, just say, hey, I loved your article on so and so. Great, I would like to have a quick conversation with you, or what is a good time to connect to discuss the same, or whatever, right? So be creative whenever you're using the social media. Look, the way people have done business, whether it's social media or before social media or now, one thing which has not changed, which is the value aspect. Okay, people who are just focusing on closing the deals because they do not go further in life. But people who know the value, okay, of creating value for your customers, people who understand the importance of creating value for their customers, are the ones who survive. And it's so easy in today's time to have value added things. You can know person's background, what's important for them, understand their pains or common challenges, and connect with the person accordingly, whatever their preferences are. Great. So yeah, that's about hunting. Nurturing. Okay, nurturing is like, I used to get messages from my real estate guys, right? So it's been a long time. I asked them to remove my name, but sometimes they used to just send me a good morning message. So every time, though it was not effective, but I still, it is annoying at times, because I don't know so much about the real estate person. He just got me the flat, but he used to send me good morning message. So it was not creating value, but at least he was ahead in the game as compared to other competitors, because he was keeping me warm. If I'm not going to buy any more property or renting house from him, at least I have his name in mind. I will recommend that person to somebody else, because his message keeps popping up every week. But what he could have done it better is, instead of just sending good morning messages, he should have understood what is important to me. Probably if he connects with me on LinkedIn or other social media, Facebook, or if he reads my photograph or sees my photograph on WhatsApp, and if he just gives me a compliment, hey, great profile picture, or whatever I have written message, I love it, that will even be more effective. And whatever discussion I had with that person about the property or whatever, and if the person is just genuinely out of care, if he's sharing the information of the property, where the market is heading, what is happening in terms of investment purpose or whatever it is, hey, just wanted to keep you posted about this, maybe that is different, rather than just saying, hey, good morning, right? That's one way of using WhatsApp for leveraging or nurturing your contacts. Second way is build a group like how I've done. I've got Ultimate Sales Machine Group, I've got Winners Club, which is the Care Nation, and what I do is I just do voice messages. I share the motivational quotes, motivational statements, motivational blogs, and I get motivation in return, because of course I need to be creative to think of those things every day. I also gave you an example of how Vishnu is leveraging social media, which is WhatsApp. He's built the community of people, his clients who want to stay fit. So he does a lot of messaging and course and all those things. So make sure that everybody is in the group. So that is number 2. And again, focus of this is not to sell anything immediately. The focus of social media is to build a relevance, build a connect, so that you can add more value to that person. And whenever the person is right, the person will definitely ask for it. The classic example I gave you was Grant Cardone, right? So much material that Grant Cardone shares, all of that is free. YouTube, LinkedIn, and if you see his feed, Twitter feed, every 1 hour or 2 hours there will be some new tweet coming in, because market is so competitive. There's so much noise out there that you need to take action in massive quantities, right? So those are some of the people that you can leverage and learn from. Apart from that, of course, you can have a group, you can have a lot of status updates, keep sharing more value, understand what the other person is doing and what will add value to that person, be it the news, articles, suggestions, whatever it is, references, anything that you can do for your clients, do that. Use some of the social media channels. So that was about the WhatsApp. I don't know if you guys are using some other techniques which maybe I don't know, but do share it in the comment box so that we can learn from each other. Apart from that, again, using this social media could be two things, right? Either for your business or for your job. If it's for your business, I highly recommend that you start doing live sessions on whatever topic or whatever business you are in, not from the business or point of view, but from adding more value, right? So not from getting money from them, but from adding value. Like what I'm doing is I'm using social media to promote my ideas, my thoughts, and I keep sharing with everybody, and against which not only I'm able to connect and attract like-minded people, but I also generated huge demand now for my book, which is not even published, right? I discussed it yesterday. So 80% mindset, 20% skills, ultimate formula to become unstoppable in 9 days, right? So I truly believe the book will be gold, but before even it has come out, I've even created a buzz because I've been adding more value. And if you're following me and watching this, for sure you know that I'm very authentic and I'm very genuine about that. So if you are using this for your business, you need to exploit all the free channels. Like one of the person in my Care Nation, he started his own business, right? So he's started the packaged spices business, and he messaged me that, hey Dave, I've started using WhatsApp and Facebook for promoting my product. What else can I do? Is it the right way to doing it? I said, buddy, use all the social media, use Twitter, Instagram, day in, day out. All you should be posting is talking about your product and services, sharing references, success stories, case studies, how your product is adding value to that to your users or consumers. You got to keep doing the same thing again and again till people start relating you to your business, right? So if you're in business, you got to exploit all the social media. So I said, hey, look, you got to make YouTube videos, okay, not necessarily on your product, but on the subject, on the area that you are in, right? So for example, if you're in spices, why don't you start some recipes and do some blogs on recipes, talk about food everywhere, right? About nutrition. People are so crazy about health nowadays, especially young crowd and millennials. They want to have healthy food. They want to have tasty food. So the immense opportunity, right? So hey, Sandeep sir, thank you for tuning in. Vishnu, my coach, my nutrition, my diet, my health coach is also here. Right time you just joined in. So I told them, hey, look, make those videos, make those blogs, write articles. It's all free. You don't need money. He said, I don't have money to do that. Hey, don't need money. All you need is an effort and genuine stuff. You don't need to do anything from selfish standpoints. Always don't come back saying, hey, here's the product, you want to buy, here's the product, you want to buy, here's the product, you want to buy. You need to add more value, right? Saying that, hey, I learned about this art, I learned about this recipe, I learned about these spices here, and I just thought I'll share this knowledge with you. And of course you would have somewhere your brand mention or link or whatever, but you will keep sharing your information and insights with with your audience, and you'll attract a lot of people. So just shortest example, moment that person started sharing his spices, picture of his spices, I thought, hey, maybe I'll order someday, right? I'm into health food right now, so I need different spices. I cannot eat boiled and roasted chicken every day, so I need different spices, man. People are in health, they need to have different spices for different flavors, because you will get fed up eating same routine diet. So I was impressed, and he didn't spend any money. All he did is he sent the picture of the spices on WhatsApp to everybody. So imagine if he's doing that on all the platform, how many people he will attract. So next time I want to order something, of course, if you are in touch with me, I'm going to order that spices from you, right? And again, he's delivering doorstep. All right, so that's it, right? So that's how you leverage WhatsApp. let's talk about Twitter. Now Twitter, I don't know how much time have we been into this, right? So it's been 25 minutes. Let's just quickly go over Twitter and Insta. Maybe, I don't know if I can cover. There's a lot to cover. Twitter, number one, you need to be really good at your hashtagging, right? Whatever is relevant to you, whatever you think that people might be looking to search, and you want them to get attracted to your post as well, you need to leverage the hashtag really, really well, right? For instance, right, if you're into motivation, training, health, your hashtag should be, health, motivation, fitness, nutrition, healthy life, whatever it is, right? So it has to be relevant hashtags. You can even connect those relevant people who are masters in that same field, like for example master chefs, whoever it is. You just put @ and put them in comment something which you think really brilliant. That's what you can do. Number two, you need to leverage Twitter. You need to connect with all the people who are relevant to your business space. Now, if I'm just sticking to the health example, because Vishnu also is here and it's really most spoken about, right? So if you're in fitness, and if you want to be known to industry, what you need to do is you need to follow all the people who are relevant to fitness, number one. Number two, you need to like and comment and share all their posts till they start noticing you, okay? And they will become connection, because the day when they become your connection and when they start acknowledging your post and they know that you're the loyal follower, and if you keep tagging them for everything and you're also helping them build their reach more audience, someday, one day, out of the blue, if they acknowledge your tweet and if they retweet it, there will be whole world, millions of followers. Those people are following him, your mentor or your ultimate guru in that field, and you will become very popular, right? Again, it doesn't happen in a day, it doesn't happen in a week, it doesn't happen in a month, it happens over a period of time. So you need to be consistent. You need to follow those people, try and replicate whatever they're doing. There's some, get some inspiration from them, and over a period of time you will build your own set of followers who are into fitness, health, food, nutrition, diet, etc. And again, if you continue adding more value and sharing knowledge with them, for sure you will definitely do a lot of business with them. Okay, so that's on LinkedIn. Sorry, that was about Twitter. I don't know, I'm feeling a little low today. All right, so that's about Twitter. Instagram, right? Instagram, funny part, 80% of people don't know how to leverage Instagram. It's just not about posting your picture about your family and happy life. It can be leveraged as a business, right? Again, coming back to the same example, whatever you're tweeting, health related, things on Twitter, you can do the same thing on Instagram. You can use Insta quotes or some pictorial format, put all your stuff and relevant, fitness, health tips and all those things on Instagram, and again do the same thing. Follow the leaders in your space there, Instagram, and keep liking their posts. Okay, so here's the trick. If you want to attract more people, just go to their profile, like at least 4 or 5 photographs of theirs or content of theirs, and mention few comments there. They will definitely see, okay, who is this guy or girl who's checking my profile up and liking so many things. Moment they come to your Insta profile, and what they will see is the relevant thing about health, fitness, diet, motivational, everything, and they probably will start following you. And if you do that over and over again for a long period of time, you will have your own loyal followers and who will continue to follow you, right? So that's about the Instagram. That was the trick or tip which I wanted to share with you on Insta, because that's well known and people are following it, and nobody can deny that they are getting a lot of attention. All right, YouTube, start using your YouTube channel right away. Start doing Facebook Live and YouTube videos. Don't worry that you're not perfect. you're not ready, what would people think about it, they will think you're a smart ass. Don't worry about anything, just get started. You don't need to be perfect, don't need to have a lot of money for that. All you need is the phone, internet, and yourself. Just go, right? Just talk your heart out, just talk your story, or whatever you learned, just share that, okay? And share it and see how people how like-minded people you'll attract. The majority of people, they even hesitate, they just think, what would people think if I start doing those live things and channels? Come on, in today's world, if you're not leveraging this, if you're not getting known to the world, you're missing a lot in life. Don't worry about people who don't want to do it. They're afraid, they think that they will be judged. Don't worry about it, and keep persistently doing these social media blogs, channels, YouTube videos over a period of time, so that people become your loyal followers, and they know that you're not somebody here for short term. You mean business, you're serious, you're committed, and they only follow people who are committed and who are persistent, because that's the only thing which pays. So do that on YouTube as well. You don't need to be having high fundu gadgets. Just start with whatever you have, get known. I think that's about it. And Facebook, I think Facebook also similar to LinkedIn. You can leverage Facebook for your messaging, getting to know their background, understand a little bit about their family life and what kind of person he or she is, about their hobbies, likes, are they in fitness, are they into sports. Try and have something which is in common and leverage it, right? So if you missed yesterday's video, go to my Facebook profile and check it out, or go to my YouTube channel, just search Dave Gadvi social selling, and you will get yesterday's video, part 1 video. So I think that's all I wanted to share. It's a really, really vast topic, but I just wanted to give you a brief right now. Let's just go and see all the comments, okay? By the time, please share the stream, okay? Please share the stream so that I can reach more people, so that we can have like-minded community connected, right? And sharing is caring, right? I care, you care, we all care for each other. So I'm just gonna go over some of the questions, some of the comments. But meantime, please share, and share some love, share some heart, share some like, man. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I wish I had hearts here. In my option, I would have given you heart, but yeah, you can give me some hearts. So, okay, so Nihal says, so that means we need to be that versatile enough where we can use all the new technology to reach our customers, right? Yes. I don't know if you have to be versatile, but look, technology evolves, right? People evolve. Your customers have evolved. Youngsters know how to use social media. You are one of them. If you don't evolve, and if you keep following the old techniques which everybody has been following in sales, and trust me, 90% of the people are still following the old techniques. They don't know how to build relevance. They don't know how to leverage the content. And again, don't use cheesy lines, okay? Be authentic, be genuine. So yesterday's session, I think I highly recommend you watch the yesterday's session if you missed it, because I covered how to leverage LinkedIn profile, and it's very much similar to using all other profiles, right? To connect with the person, you need to have some common thing, right? As yesterday, as I mentioned, people say that opposite attracts. Not true. Not true in business, not true in sales. You need to have same belief system, same like-minded thought process, same, and then you will attract same people. So yeah, and same thing, right? Why you watching this video? Because you have same belief like me. You believe in learning, you believe in sharing, you believe in care, you believe that you need to have skills developed every single day. So we have same belief system, that's why we're connected, right? Same way, when you're in business, you need to find something which is common. You need to be genuine, you need to leverage that, and yes, be it versatile, be it pro, whatever it is, you need to start using it, okay? You will learn and you'll become master of it as you keep doing R&D and test it, and you will know what type of messages work, what doesn't work, what type of connection works, what type of followers work. You will figure it out, but the point is, start using it. Great question, Nehal. Ashwin, all my business deals close on WhatsApp only. It's convenient and immediate. Yes, man, absolutely. It has changed the dynamics, man. The WhatsApp and all, you don't have to be formal. WhatsApp saves you time. There's no obligation of talking to somebody. Just message and get things done. Yes, absolutely. Good stuff. Ashwin, by the way, is into shipping business. He helps people ship their containers to different countries. All right, Abhishek. Okay, let me just see. Do you think that using all modes of social media at time would be too much into the face for the customer? Secondly, in our industry research, most of us use these platforms. How does one ensure the difference in messaging with so much of content similarity? Look, man, number one, there's nothing as too much in the face, because half of the messages or half of the things he may not even see, and even if he sees, he probably knows that you're somebody who is really genuine, but your question, your messaging it should not sound salesy. It should not be very selfish, and hey, this is a product, would you want to buy? Okay, for example, I get messages saying, hey, we are offering loans, would you want to buy? Would you want to have a loan? Dude, I don't want loans. Okay, rather, if the person likes my comments, likes my post, and shares my thoughts and connects with me and have that connection, and I see that, okay, the person is authentic, and if he asks me a question, hey, how's your business going, and what kind of business are you in, how do you manage the funding, all those things, and then understands and uncovers the pain, then I say, hey, look, man, I am still good, but I think I can always use more money to expand. And then he says, hey, look, maybe I can help you, why don't we have a conversation? That will be more effective way of connecting with the person. And same thing in our business. It's fine, use all the channels. I would rather do more, because I'll get high possibility of connecting with person than to do less and expect success out of it, because that's what everybody else is doing. They just use one mode of channel, and then just hope that person will reply to my email, hope that person will reply to my WhatsApp, hope that person will reply to LinkedIn. Maybe they just do one thing and they just hope and pray. Whereas if somebody who is doing all, and we don't know which social media is more familiar to that person and which one he really likes using, you're already ahead of the game. Messaging part, I don't agree. Everybody's messages, I know the crux of the message is same, but you need to think about some innovative ways on how you can create more value, how you can give more, how you can connect. I recommend you go back to yesterday's session. If you check, I share some of the tips on how to leverage the post, how to leverage that person's articles, how to leverage the activity that person has been following, how to leverage the recommendation that he has got from people, how to leverage the languages, how to leverage what kind of groups that he likes, what kind of people that he follows. I've shared all that thing, and trust me, nobody else is doing this. So if you're the person following and doing all these things, being creative, building relevance, you are already ahead of the game. But yes, brilliant question. I mean, just to answer, just ask yourself, how many people think out of the box when it comes to reaching out through social media? Everybody is using the similar messaging. So yeah, you need to be creative, you need to be innovative. Don't think it's too much. There's nothing is too much, okay? You cannot have too much follow-ups, because the first thing, you need to really be sold on your product and service, that you can really add a lot of value to the person, number one. Number two, you need to genuinely care for that person and add value, okay? You don't need to sound like a pest or somebody who wants to sell because he needs to sell something. So these are the few things that you need to remember, and you need to be persistent. You need to be in front of the customer 90% of the time, and more you do that persistently, you will guaranteed have more success in social selling. Again, don't just take some information from social media and use it, and you say, hey, let's do business. Okay, no, you need to nurture the person, you need to build the relevance, you need to genuinely connect with the person, his ideas, thoughts, and share those articles which we think may be relevant to them, or videos which are relevant to them, and then you move forward further, right? So I hope that answers your question. I think we're already on the mark of almost 30 minutes. I think it's 45 minutes, right? So let me know if you have any other questions before we call it a day. And if you have any other suggestions where, any other topic that you would want to brainstorm and discuss with everybody, do share it with me so that I can actually I can share my thoughts and my comments, and we can invite like-minded people, understand their success story. Hey, do share your success stories as well in the comment. If you're watching this even as a repeated telecast, do share your success stories, because some of the brilliant ideas come from you. Okay, just leave one comment below, sharing one small success story, or one thing that you've leveraged, or one thing which you're going to leverage, which is going to help you grow your business. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate your time today. It's a great weekend. Enjoy your rest of the evening and have a fantastic week. Take care, you guys. Care Nation. Love you guys.